Hello YouTube and welcome to my November dividend portfolio update. So looking at the top 10, a couple of changes in there really. Vanguard's come up and Shell's come down. That's the difference in oil price at the moment. And Rolls-Royce is doing really well, come up a little bit. Apart from that, not too much change. So good healthy top 10 there. Review of the month's performance of a review of this month's portfolio performance. So last month was quite a dismal month. It did start to recover right at the beginning of the month, so I waited to see how that would pan out before putting any money in, and it did slowly go up a little bit and sort of stayed flat for the majority of the month. I mean, sort of started to see a little dip here right at the end of the month here, so I decided to put my money in. It's getting close to the end of the month, and it dipped down a little bit more, so I didn't quite hit the bottom of that dip, and then a nice little jump up. And sort of sitting quite flat towards the end of the month because it's the weekend. So overall, not a bad month. A review of holdings for people that are following along. Just pause on stuff. Want to see how I'm doing on them. Like I say, not a bad month overall. Big winner this month, AT&T. It's doing really well. So it's covered up. That's helped me out a little bit. Not quite back in a profit yet, but doing well. F.I.R.E, that's another one that's been doing well over the last few months. Again, good recovery on there. Financials still doing bad. Yeah, like I say, oil's down. Shame really. What we have peaked there, sort of £5.50 odd down there, so it's not great. Caterpillar's had a reasonable time. It dropped down quite a bit last month. Should have brought more into there really. It's just starting to recover nicely. Citigroup, one of my financials is actually doing okay, so I'm actually above my average price line, but I'm in a loss because of the foreign exchange rate. So yeah, as long as that stays on that good path, I'll be happy. Direct line's recovering one now. Hopefully I'll be able to sell that one soon. General Dynamics, how's that doing? Yeah, War Machine's still doing well. GlaxoSmith, not too bad. HSBC has had a bit of a dip just lately, but still in a good profit on it. So I'm happy with that. Global Clean Energy ETF kind of had its day. I think I'm gonna move this to the sell pie because I bought it because I'm really into greener energy and stuff, but this isn't performing and I shouldn't really invest on emotions. So yeah, I think I'm going to sell it. Holding me back. What else is there to talk about this month? Not too much really. Normal stuff. Got quite a reasonable month. Reality income, let's have a look at that. So obviously that's been taking a bit of a battering as of late, but it's now showing signs of recovery, which is good. So I've been buying like mad in this dip. So hopefully when it returns to a more normal sort of $60 share price, I should be in some profit hopefully. What else did I talk about? Rolls-Royce. Fabulous. That's the way I describe that. Still doing really, really well. So I've got in my mind, I think I might cash out them when they hit about £3.50, £4 a share, maybe on a fiver. Don't know. We'll see. Anything else? Yeah, like I say, oil's down a little bit. If you look over the last 3 months, it's down a little bit. And that's about it, really. Can't say more. On my risky one, that's sort of in a profit, which surprises me, but it pays great dividends. But yeah, all in all, I'm starting to see a few more green than there were red. So that balance, is that turning? Is that a tipping point, do you think? I don't know, only time will tell. So that's what my shares look like. Overall, quite a reasonable month. Happy with my profit. Hopefully I'm going to finish the year strong. So let's have a look at the dividends from last month. Normal one there. AGNC paid out £1.38, so that's really good. I got a little bit from Apple, nice and stable that, 15p. AT&T, look, oh, that paid out quite a bit, nearly £1.50, £1.46. Doing really well that. BA Systems paid me out just under £1. Not bad. Wonder why I'm missing a dividend there somewhere, I think. Need to go back and check that. I think I'm missing a dividend. Bank of Montreal paid out £1.21, and Bluefield Solar Income paid out £1.21, so it's doing really good. British Maker Tobacco's paid me out £2.12, so now it's nice to start seeing some bigger numbers rather than pence. Caterpillar paid me out 58 pence. Citigroup paid out 67 pence. General Dynamics paid me out 63 pence, which is really good. Gladstone Land paid me out 17 pence. Boo, really, gotta get rid of it. Greencoat paid me out 88 pence. Horizon Technology Finance, that paid me out £1.21. Nice. Doing really well for me, that is, actually. What's next on the list? Oh, Clean Energy, I just spoke about that. That actually paid me out its second dividend of the year, 33 pence. Monthly one there, bonds, 55 pence, not bad. Need to start getting some more to pounds. Getting there. JP Morgan and Chase, 80 pence. Lowe's, 49 pence. LTC Properties, is that going to reach £1? Oh, I think it's going to be very close. It might be £1 by the end of the year. I need to go up 8 pence. What did it go up last month? 9 pence. So could just tickle that pound mark. So teasing. Main Street Capital, 63 pence. So I was putting that extra into that, but as that's in a profit, I've stopped and started putting it in reality instead. But that's another one I'll get to £1 shortly. New Core, great, stock that, 46 pence. Another one of my ETFs for bonds and stuff. Got two very similar. It's paid out 64 pence and 70 pence respectively. So doing okay on those. Procter & Gamble, another one of my favourites, 65 pence, doing really well. Prospect Capital, which is my second one I got to £1 this year at £1.27. So again, that's paid me out quite a bit. Quite happy with that. Reality Income, look, that's the one I've just been starting banging a bit of money in because it's in a lot loss-making moment. 59 pence. So how did that compare to Main Street Capital? I can see it on my list, and it's not too far behind actually. So that's good. Royal Bank Calendar paid me out £1.08, so I'm quite happy with that. And Stag paid me out 37 pence. Happy with that. Starbucks, drink your coffee up, lads. 54 pence. Tesco's final payment of the year, £1.09, so doing quite well. 24 monthly select paid me up £4.28 this month. Not sure why, but not going to complain. Let's say a bit of a risky stock. Share price could be hit and miss, but the dividends are stable, so it's a risk one. And I did buy it for the dividends. And I'm going to see how it works out for me, but so far so good. Get towards the end of the list now. Vanguard ETF UK Gilt, 30p, and the US one at 53 pence. So doing okay. Not setting the world on fire, but steady as she goes. And last of all, Whitestone REIT paid me out 26 pence, giving me a grand total, including the interest that I got this last month on the little bit of cash I got in there, of £29.63. So good money, free money. So I've got to have a look at the ISA. That's 2024 is when I'm starting up. So I did put in £200 this month, even though it was the end of the month. I would have got nearly £31 in interest. So that's okay. And my balance would be 9,300. So let's go and look at the figures now. So am I beating the ISA? Current investment value is 10,800, so that's 1,500 quid. So a little bit down on the dividends, it's about £1 in it now, but doing okay. But I'm up 1,500 quid compared to that. So good things to look at. So my return on investment this year is 14.18%, which is a really good return on capital for the year. And overall, since I've been doing this portfolio, it's running at 14.21%. So again, really good numbers here. 14% return cannot be bad. So the dividends so far, yeah, £276. I've finally got the yield above 5%. Whoop, whoop, a month early, so very happy with that. That's one of my goals I'd set this year to do. Up to nearly 500 quid in dividends. Get an average dividend of £23 a month, because I think to hit my dividend target I need to average 26, so it's unlikely unless I have a stonker last month to do that, but it's going to be close. Capital growth this year is £523. There we go. Total of 1,500 quid. So together, doing really well. So let's have a look at the charts. What's my top 5 dividend payers? Number 1 is BP. Number 2 is AG&C Investments. Number 3's got to be Shell, just by a hair, I think. Number 4 is Prospect Capital. And number 5 is Penning Group. So no change there really. But still, nice growth on these bars. All starting to come up. So quite happy with that. How we're trending for the year. So we started off the year at £16. And now we're sort of sitting around, I want to say 27 for the last few months, average. But getting there. So trending upwards, really good signs. So on we go to the other charts I like to look at. So this is my dividends since I've started the portfolio. And this is the exponential line as my dividends should grow. So it is tracking that line quite well. Obviously anything above the line is really good, and if it below the line is not so good. So as you can see, nice growth. And then this chart, for some reason on Google Sheets doesn't like to show me both charts I'm doing on it, but dividends for the first year, second year, third year. So you see that growth is really good, almost doubling each year on year. And over the last bit, where are we at? Am I going to do 50k in 5 years? No, going to be 18k. So I think I'm going to get to 25 actually. But the 50k mark is still looking around 11, 12 years mark. So slight improvement. It's getting better. How are we looking on the yearly target? So predict the dividends 5 and 12. I am 30, 25, 37 quid off that. So I'd need a really strong December to achieve that. Capital growth was 200 quid and I'm already at 500, so smash that out. And a fund value of just over 10k and I'm at nearly 11. But a bit of caveat to that, as I only plan to put in 3,000 a year, and I think I've already put in 3,000 this year, so I'm slightly up. But I might see if I can work an adjustment for it. So overall, really good, really happy. So that brings this month's one to an end. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. It really helps my channel out. And in the link and description below, there's the link for my free shares. So if you're thinking about start share trading and do your own dividend portfolio and you want to follow along, please use that link and you'll get a free share. And I'll get a free share up to £100. Any free shares that I do get though, I do sell at the end of each year and donate the money to charity. Well guys, thanks a lot. See you next time.